So finally, Social Security Administration announced the COLA for 2025 for Social Security recipients, for SSI, SSDI and disability recipients as well. And you won't believe these numbers are indeed shocking. If you are new to the channel, then make sure you subscribe and click on the bell icon to watch our videos every single day. But this is indeed a very shocking moment. And why we are saying it is shocking? Because the numbers are somewhat very confusing. The numbers are only 2.5%. Yes, you heard it right. Only 2.5%. That's the increase that the Social Security Administration announced for the increase in Social Security benefits. I know that we have a lot of questions. The inflation is here. So why just 2.5%? According to a recent report, the inflation is up by 21% in the past 3 years, and the increase that we are getting is just 2.5%. As we can see, please let us know in the comments below, what do you think about it? Again, let us just break this news to you. The Social Security COLA increase is only 2.5%. We have some very shocking information right in front of us right here. And why we are saying shocking? Because remember that when it comes to this very important increase, people were asking what's gonna happen when it comes to the increase. Is this increase going to cover all the expenses that they are facing because of this worst inflation? And that's why we would like you to tell us in the comment section that what do you think about this whole scenario. This is our first ever live session on Credit Viral channel, and this thing is indeed very difficult right now. Things are very difficult, as you already know that Hurricane Milton made a landfall in Florida and people are devastated right there. They are living in very difficult conditions right now, so prayers to them. But let us know in the comments, what do you think about this situation? Because this is very, very important. Again, let us break this to you that the increase in Social Security benefit is finally announced, and it's just 2.5%. Yes, just 2.5%. What do you think about this whole scenario? Remember that we have some very important information to share with you. As you can see that the Social Security recipients will see a 2.5% bump as part of their cost of living COLA for 2025. The increase announced today marks the smallest in years and is in line with experts' expectations that inflation has eased some. Do you really think that inflation is going down? Well, we believe that when it comes to this very important topic, when it comes to inflation, we all know that the Social Security recipients are struggling and they need some sort of support as soon as possible. And as you can see that David Walker said that obviously they inserted a decimal point by accident. They cannot be this out of touch. Well, yes, I know that things are difficult for Social Security recipients, and yes, we need to do something. And what we mean by we is that we all need to come together and need to do something for Social Security recipients. Do you know that Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years? Yes, you heard it right, in the past 53 years, and this is happening right here. Bridget Anderson, oh my God, I know just 2.5%. It's not the right way to go. And why we are saying this, remember that when it comes to this worst inflation, and why we are saying it, because someone is hiding something, and this is for sure. Why we are saying that? Again, we're going to share this number with you. The increase in Social Security is going to be 2.5%, and according to a recent report, it's the Gallup report, that the inflation, and we are saying inflation because the prices of grocery are up by 21% in the past 3 years. Thank you, Biden administration. We are looking forward to more, but thank God the election are near. Let's see if something happens. But let us know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? 2.5%. Is it really justified? Do you really think that 2.5% increase will do wonders for you? Well, we believe it's not the right way to go. So Please let us know in the comments below that what do you think about this whole situation. As we can see that we have some people who are still struggling, such as 5 million social security recipients are living in poverty right now. Hundreds and thousands of people are homeless. And why the social security administration and the current administration is giving only 2.5% increase? Well, these are the numbers that we have received today, and this is indeed very, very shocking, as according to a very important breaking news from The Hill, they said the Social Security announces 2.5% cost of living adjustment for 2025. They just announced it. And according to them, as a result of the boost, the agency said almost 70 million beneficiaries will see the 2.5% adjustment starting next January. Thank you so much for 2.5%. The agency also said payment increases for more than 7.5 million people that receive supplemental security income payments will start on December 31st, while noting some people receive both. Well, remember that when it comes to social security, you all need to understand that the social security recipients are consist of seniors, disabled Americans, and even children. And giving this 2.5% increase is no less than a joke. As I can see that Davy Walker said that call your representatives immediately and complain. Indeed, I think that's what we all need to do. Well, let me just share this from Debbie Souza. She said that 2.5% is a slap in the face for us seniors. Well, I cannot go towards that very specific comment, and these are indeed very harsh words, but it looks like it. Seriously, that 2.5%, I've just read a report, as I mentioned earlier, that the prices of grocery are up by 21% in the past 3 years, and 2.5% is indeed, I'm gonna repeat it, a slap on the face. Well, Bridget Anderson said that what representative David? Okay, so when it comes to that, you have representatives in your district that you can contact, and you can actually look at, I'm just going to actually paste a link in the video's description in a bit after this live session. So you can actually search your representative by the zip code, and then you can have their email. So you can email them, you can fax them, you can send them a mail. It's totally up to you. But 2.5% is indeed, I'm going to say, cruel for millions of seniors. And this is indeed a painful situation. Well, I was just listening to one very important speech from John Larson. He said in the Congress that around 5 million social security recipients are living in poverty right now. What else you need? So I'm going to ask you one question, whoever is watching right now, and this is very important. So the question is that in a nation where we give billions of dollars, let me repeat it, where we give billions of dollars to other countries so they can live a financially stable life, our own seniors, disabled Americans are struggling, and even children. Can you even imagine? Like, we are going to vote on November 4th. I know that it's going to be a big day, but have you asked any of the person that you're going to vote that what are you going to do for social security recipients? This is very important. So first, please, I would like to ask you, as I can see the comments are coming, do you really think that 2.5% increase is justified? Do you really think that 2.5% increase is the increase that you deserve? Please let me know in the comments. This is very important. David Walker, Bridget Anderson, Mary Rodriguez. I know these things are very difficult, and this is indeed a very difficult situation for millions of Americans. Well, as you already know, on Credit Viral channel, we bring you the updates every single day. And looking at this increase is indeed painful. Well, we've been waiting for a lot, yes, a number of legislations in Congress. But the problem is that nobody is ready to vote on it. Well, right here, I would like to ask you one very important thing. As you remember, I mentioned in one of my video as well, there's a very important legislation, you can call it a bill, from Bernie Sanders. He said that Social Security recipients deserve a $2,400 yearly increase that translates to $200 increase every single month. Well, if you support it, then let me know in the comments. Do you support this $200 increase in your benefits? And this is very important. David Walker said that this is a disgrace. Indeed, David, it is. And at the same time, Bridget Anderson said that I've paid into Social Security since I was 15. This is hurtful. Indeed, this is. It is indeed very. I know the Social Security is a very emotional topic for a number of people, and seeing a 2.5% increase announced finally by Social Security Administration is indeed a painful situation. Well, Superman 123 said that no, 2.5% is ridiculous. We agree with you. We certainly agree with you. As you know, Superman 123, a very interesting name, but I've mentioned earlier something that, according to a recent report by Gallup, the increase in grocery prices are 21% in the past 3 years. And giving this 2.5% increase, do you really think it's justified? Well, at the same time, Daniel Foster said that I support $200 a month increase. Yes, I know it will not solve all of your problems, but it will put some sort of a burden on your shoulders. You can put 3 meals a day, right? I think that's not even 3. I think 2 meals would be a better way to describe it. But indeed, $200 a month is needed for Social Security recipients, and this increase is really, really important. And Bridget Anderson also said that I will use the $200, but we deserve more. Yes, you do. And why we are saying this for past 3 years that I've created this channel. Like, the reason is the Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years. Yes, you heard it right. 53 years. No one cared about Social Security beneficiaries. And they only talk about Social Security when the elections are near, right? Because Social Security recipients are close to 70 million. You heard it right, 70 million. And yet, no one is doing anything for Social Security recipients. And they know that their vote is going to be a decisive vote in the upcoming election. So, when it comes to this, also let me know who's you're going to support in the upcoming election. Is it going to be Vice President Kamala Harris or former President Donald J. Trump? And who do you think is better for our country right now? So let me just read some of the comments that I'm getting a lot of comments right here. And one of the comment from Bridget Anderson said that, of course, I will use the $200, but we deserve more. Yes, you do. And at the same time, Tawanda Betts also said that we all deserve more. Yes, you do. You do. 2.5% is, it's going to be a very harsh word, but it's no less than a joke. 2.5%, it translates to around $47 for a person who receives $1,870, $1,870. That's in average Social Security amount that a Social Security recipients receive. $47 in an economy where the grocery prices are up by 21% in the past 3 years. When the COVID was here, if you remember the pandemic, what happened there? They gave 8.7% increase in benefits. Of course, it was justified. But do you really think that inflation is not here? Do you really think that inflation is going down and the people are flourishing right here? They're living a very lavish, a very happy life. Well, I've got one more comment from Bob Omley, and he said that it should be at least a living wage to survive. The government hasn't gave SSI, means Supplemental Security Income or Disability, a good bump. Yes, I completely agree with you, Bob. This is the case. They need to give more money to Social Security recipients. We've been saying this for past 3 years, and We've been criticized a lot that why you keep repeating it about social security increase, because if we don't say anything, nothing will happen. And that's the reality, right? So please, I would request you to call your representative and say this is not enough. We need more. Well, I'm going to paste a dedicated link after this live stream. You can simply go there, click on it, put your zip code, see your representative, and give them a call. Send them a mail, email, and fax them that, like, hey, 2.5% is not justified. We are living in poverty right now. We need some sort of support. Give us at least a one-time targeted stimulus check, as mentioned. And as there was a petition by TSCL, the Senior Citizen League, they started, and they said like there should be a one-time targeted stimulus check of $1,400 for seniors. If you support it, then let me know in the comments. I've got another comment from Bridget Anderson, and she said like, this is so frustrating. Indeed it is. And Janet King said that I'm voting for Donald J. Trump. Life was easier 4 years ago. I was poor, but I could pay my bills and have a little wiggle room. Do you agree with Janet? Let us know in the comments below. Again, let me repeat this comment. This is very important. I'm voting Trump. Life was easier 4 years ago. I was poor, but I could pay my bills and have a little wiggle room. Do you agree with Janet? Let us know in the comments below. Well, and at the same time, David Walker said, yes, representative needs sensitivity training. They obviously don't care about the people. It seems like it. It seems like it. You know that there's a number of bills in Congress right now, and they talk about it. There are a lot of hearings. We post the hearings on our channel as well. We talk about it or break it down for you. But it all talks. Like we haven't seen any action from anyone. Yeah, two people. One of them was John Larson. He talks a lot about Social Security, and recently he gave a speech in Congress as well that, hey, Social Security recipients are living in a desperate situation. They need some sort of support. So what are your plans? He came up with the plan, by the way, the 2100 Social Security Act, which is calling for across the board increases, but that increase is not enough as well, because it's just 5%, and which is simply not enough. Again, Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years. So now you can see how big of a gap it is. So they need to do something right now for the well-being of these recipients. Well, I have another comment from David Walker. He said, make noise. Yes, you do need to do that. Yes, if you don't do anything right now, nothing will happen. Bridget Anderson that they want elderly people to go away. It seems like it. It indeed seems like in a nation where we give billions of dollars to other countries and where our own people are suffering, it seems like it. Absolutely. I somewhat I agree with you. And then, David Walker said, O'Malley must go. Totally your decision. And there's one thing that we all know, that the case of illegal immigrants. And this is indeed one of the issue right here as well, that illegal immigrants are going to take Social Security, and of course they're coming in thousands and in millions of numbers. And if they come, they take Social Security. Social Security will have a little more burden to it, and we already know that Social Security is the solvency is a big issue right now, because Social Security is going bankrupt very soon if the Congress leaders doesn't come along and do anything for seniors right now. So let us know in the comments below two things. Do you really think the 2.5% increase is the increase you deserve? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. This is very important. And the second one, that do you support a $200 monthly increase in your benefits? So this is the second question. And the third and a very important question, who do you think is better for Social Security recipients? Is it Donald J. Trump or Kamala Harris? And this is very, very important. So please make sure you remember this. One more thing that we would like to tell you right here, that as you already know, that the Hurricane Milton made a landfall in Florida. A lot of people are struggling. Please remember them in your prayers. And if you can just write a good line or a good word for them in the comment section, that would be good enough as well. So please make sure you remember them in your prayers. So at the same time, where the Hurricane Milton is here, it's a devastating hurricane right now. It's damaging a lot of things. Now we are hearing this news that the Social Security benefits is going to be only 2.5%, which is totally not justified from any means. So, of course, Bridge Anderson said that please no more Democrats. Of course, it seems like you're more inclined towards Republicans. So that's totally your view. Of course, Democrats, Republicans didn't do any good for Social Security as well, because they've been in the power for quite a while. And as mentioned earlier, that Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years. So it's a doing of both parties. So we hope for the best. And Janet King said that praying for them. Thank you so much. Right now, the people in Florida need your prayers, and this is very important. Please remember them in your prayers, and if you can help them in any way, then please do it. And if you are living in Florida right now, or you're staying in Florida right now, then our prayer goes to you. Please be safe. If there is anything, call the emergency numbers. This is very important. And as I can see right here that we've seen a lot of comments. Thanks a lot for all of your love and support. You always support Credit Vital channel, and it means a lot to us. And like right now it's almost 10 in the morning, and we are bringing this to you live because this information just came. Social Security Administration just announced the Social Security COLA, cost of living adjustment, and we are bringing it to you live right here on Credit Vital channel. By the way, this is our first live ever. We have never done live before. So thanks a lot for tuning in. And when it comes to this very important increase of 2.5%, the reason I'm being sarcastic right here that, this is indeed something that nobody expected. Yes, somewhat expected according to the numbers and the CPIW. They still have that old metric to measure the inflation, but 2.5% is simply not justified right here. So David Walker said neither party has done anything for SSDI or SSI. Yes, supplemental security income and social security disability insurance recipients, they're also they've been struggling for quite a while right now. And let me just repeat it: the social security SSI SSDI recipients consist of either seniors, disabled Americans, or children. And this is such a shame to see that the 2.5% increase is right here. So let me know in the comments, and please, if you haven't, share this video. If you're watching this video, please share it right now so more people can tune in, and we can just spread the word that 2.5% increase is here, and we need more increase. Like, we believe a $200 increase, it's okay. It's still not enough, but it will give some sort of room to Americans who are receiving Social Security right now. So I think this is the case. So, but again, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this whole situation? Because this is indeed very shocking for Social Security recipients who are right now in desperate situation, and they need some sort of money as well. So let me just read a couple of more articles to you. So this is from Forbes, and they said the Social Security Administration announces 2.5% cost of living adjustment for 2025, and here is what you need to know. The Social Security Administration today, just right now, announced cost of living adjustment for 2025, meeting estimates from analysts and advocacy group as the lowest increase. Let me repeat it, as the lowest increase to benefits in 4 years. Yes, you heard it right. In 4 years, this is the lowest increase. And we all know, because of these natural disasters, at the same time, the inflation, 2.5% increase, do you really think it's justified? Moving on, the Social Security Administration's cost of living adjustment, or COLA, is an annual increase, as we all know, and a 2.5% COLA will increase the average retired worker benefit by $48. $48. Can you imagine? So if you receive $1,968 at an average Social Security benefits, you're going to get $48. Let me repeat it. $48 in the benefits. Such a shame right now, and we believe they need to do something as soon as possible, because $48 is not justified at all. Moving on with some more details. Mary Johnson, an independent social security analyst, also predicted a 2.5% COLA, as we mentioned in our previous videos as well. An estimate, she said, had 17% likelihood of increasing and a 13% chance of decreasing. And of course, we've been mentioned as well because, we make a lot of videos. So according to Credit All channel, a 2.5% COLA largely aligns line with the Bureau of Labor Statistics report for September. Inflation was 2.4% that month, slightly down from August 2.5% inflation, and the lowest CPI reading since February 2021. And that's where we would like to ask you this very important question, because we believe it's our right to ask you this question. First of all, this 2.5% increase is parallel to the inflation. And a lot of experts and analysts are saying that inflation numbers are just a hoax. So these are not real numbers. The current administration, they're hiding the real numbers so they can get votes in the upcoming election. And this is indeed a very serious allegation. But when we see around us, we see, yes, inflation is here because a number of people are either jobless, they're homeless, they're struggling, they're unable to put food on the table for themselves and their loved ones. And this is quite shocking. So, yes, we see that these things, of course, will stay here, and Social Security recipients who've been a victim of this inflation for quite a long time are struggling. This thing is indeed very, very painful. So I would like to ask you, what do you think about this whole situation? And we've received another comment from Janet. Because of the illegal immigration issue, we are going to suffer. So please vote for Trump. When the illegals leave, we will recoup the money. Indeed, this is the case, and we've been saying this, that illegal immigration is indeed some sort of a problem when it comes to the current administration. Because yes, there are people who come into this country legally, they spend a lot of money, they they're skilled, so they can contribute to the economy. But when it comes to the illegal immigration, most of them are burdens. According to Donald J. Trump, there's a number of people are criminals. So we never know who's coming to the country. So we need to understand this as well. Well, but at the same time, let's come back to the topic. 2.5% increase. Indeed, very shocking, very painful. And this number finally came out, just announced by Social Security Administration, which is indeed a very shocking number. We knew that this number will be a reality today, and it became a reality. But now when the number is out, what do you think about this? And we would like to ask you that what is your view about this whole situation, because this is very, very important. If you don't raise your voice, nothing will happen. And we've been saying this for quite a long time. Well, again, if you have any questions at all, then let us know in the comments below, and I will be happy to answer each and every question of yours. I've been reading the comments. Thank you so much for that. If you would like to support the channel, if you like our content, well, you can always subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. You can also use the super chat to support the channel, and there's a lot of things that you can do to support the channel at the same time. But I think the biggest thing that we have, our asset, is you. Our subscribers are our asset, and we will keep updating you with each and every news that we feel is important to you. And this, again, coming back to the 2.5%, our prayers to you that we hope that things will get better, and this current administration or the upcoming administration, whoever it will be, will do something for Social Security recipients. And right here, I would like to talk about something very, very important. You know that Donald J. Trump, he said that he will eliminate the taxes on Social Security. What do you think about that situation as well? Because Social Security recipients are a victim of double tax right now. When they earn, they pay taxes. Now it's time to take Social Security. They pay taxes on top of it as well. So what do you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. Now, Gabriel Hernandez said that what is just an SSI getting? Well, of course, 2.5% increase. This is an across the board increase. So 2.5% increase. So whatever your income is or whatever the SSI money you're getting, just add 2.5% to it. I know it seems like a joke, but it's not. It's a reality right now. 2.5%, that's all the people are getting. If you're receiving fixed income benefits, this is all you're getting. So that's indeed a very painful situation. Well, again, please make sure you share this video with your loved ones. This is very, very important if you haven't done so. And we're gonna read some more things to you because this is very, very important. So Jason Fishner, Chief Economics for the Bipartisan Policy Center, said that price stability good for today's beneficiaries, but he cautioned that the biggest threat to seniors' financial security is the depletion of Social Security trust fund is looming. If lawmakers fail to act in less than a decade, each and every beneficiary will face an automatic and immediate benefit cut of over 20%, right? Yes, a benefit cut of 20%. The longer Congress delays, the bigger the trust fund shortfall becomes. With new Congress and administration, next year is the time to find the bipartisan will to act. Well, remember, of course, this is indeed a problem that the Social Security benefits are going to be bankrupt, and of course there will be a cut of 20%. But the biggest thing right now is that we all need to understand the Social Security recipients are either seniors. They have, of course, you will have a long life or something, but they need support right now. So instead of focusing on something that the Social Security benefits will have a 20% cut in 10 years from now, they need to increase the benefits right now. Like right now, and this is very important, not just 2.5%, they need to increase the benefits by a big number. And why I'm saying this? Because remember, the Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years. Their income means their salaries are changing, their wage changed, everything has changed. Even the price of grocery has changed. But the benefits hasn't been changed in the 53 years. Such a shame. Well, Janet said that thank you for serving us in this way. God bless you. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. And David Walker said that Trump could have pushed the tax on Social Security taxability issue when he was in the office. He could have done that. Well, I hope that things will get better. And Gabriel said that thank you. So just divide or multiply. Okay, let me just repeat it. Thank you. So just divide or multiply into what I'm getting. Sorry, I didn't understand that part. So let me just sum it up for you. Let's say if you're receiving $100. Let me repeat it. If you're receiving $100, so the 2.5% of $100 is $2.50. So if you're receiving $1,000, so 2.5% translates to $25. So it's totally up to you. So whatever the number you're getting, just add 2.5%. So let's say if you're getting $500, you're going to get $12.50. And then if you're getting $100, you're going to get $2.50. If you're getting $1,000, then you're going to get $25 of an increase. If you're getting around $2,000, then you're going to get around, you can say is $50, around $50 that you're going to get. And for an average $1,978 that the people receive, they're going to get $48 increase. So that's what it is. So I think I'll be able to sum it up for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. Thank you so much, Janet and David and Gabriel and Bridget. You all are amazing. Thanks a lot. I've been seeing that you are with me for quite a while now, and it means a lot. But we would like to tell you that I would personally like to tell you that yes, Thread Viral Channel is with you in this difficult time. Indeed, the Social Security Administration announced the 2.5% increase, but we believe it's simply not enough. Well, again, let me just repeat what I've repeated earlier, that right now, as we have seen that the Hurricane Milton made a landfall in Florida, people are in desperate situation. They are in a really bad shape right now. As I can see, I have images right in front of me, and it doesn't look good. So we hope our prayers go to them. So we hope that they they flourish in this situation and they stay safe. So this is what it is. And at the same time, how can we have something that is so constructive in this country when the Florida governor DeSantis refused to take the call from vice president? We've heard that. We don't know. But if they're not united in these hard times and difficult times, this catastrophic event of Hurricane Milton, how come they come together when it comes to Social Security? And this is quite painful. Social Security benefits hasn't been changed in the past 53 years, and we hope they do something. Again, thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, David. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Bridget. You all are amazing. Thanks a lot for being into the live session for quite a while. You guys are always you guys are an asset to this channel, so thank you so much. And please, I again request you to support the channel by sharing this video as much as you can, so the people will know that what just happened. Again, 2.5% increase in Social Security benefits has just been announced by Social Security Administration. 2.5% increase is announced by Social Security Administration. So again, thank you so much for all of your love and support. Again, if you have any question, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Click on the bell icon so you can get the notifications of our videos every single day. I will see you in the next video very, very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.